Happy day to all my pals. This is Happy Down for 1000 coming to you with another episode of American Review Anime Batch. This time I'm part 13 and I'm going back to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And right now I'm reviewing episodes it's 11 to 15. And here's where we left off. We met at the new Joseph Joestar. I get the name mixed up. So we met the new Joestar. We've met the new JoJo of the series. He's Joseph Joestar, and we went off last. This with them fighting. I think a age name. I crap, I can't remember the name. And I'm bad with names. So he battled the sage who betrayed his family of the Joestars, or seeing immortality. And forgive me if you hear the train. I can't do crap about that. But anyway, essentially, JoJo is like trying to find ways to defeat the sage that had become a vampire and betrayed his family. Remember, the vampire sage is named Straitso, a former master of Hormone. Hormone. Anyway, and he's basically defeats him after feeling like he uses a Tommy gun on him. JoJo uses a Tommy gun on Straitso, grenades. He's like one thing. He's like with pickpocket kid. He's like, well, I have an ultimate plan for defeating my former vampire uncle of sorts. And he's like, the pickpocket's like, what's your plan? And he's like, my plan is simple: run like hell. Because his legs are broken. Okay, and then Straitso just captures this one random lady. And Joseph Joestar is like, hey, kill her if you want. I don't care. And Straitso's like bullshit. Either you fight me or she dies regardless. And Joseph Joestar defeats Straitso. So finds out why he turns out that Speedwagon was not dead, and it just kind of put into her. Now he's captured by 1938 German soldiers, and leading to a mystery that Joseph Joestar has to solve and rescue Speedwagon in that mystery of the Pillar Man. And this one monster still around. We're basically remember we were talking about the vampire mask from the first 5 episodes. Yeah, this thing basically owns a shit ton of vampire masks as surround it, and basically it's like we see the German soldiers was run by Major von Stroheim, and when he wants blood to resurrect the Pillar Man, and we first see, and he's like, look, I want one of you to sacrifice yourself, and the rest of you can go. Oh, I just want your blood. Then one kid steps forward, and he's like, I'll do it if it'll save everyone else. Such bravery. Kill the rest. He just killed all the other people except that one kid. Yeah, but essentially they he came up, the Pillar Man, and JoJo jet dresses and drag to influence the German forces. And we first are led to believe that the Germans want to use the Pillar Man as a weapon, but there's kind of a twist here. But after learning that the Pillar Man, and they think at first is just a mindless savage, learns their language and turns out to actually be capable of higher intelligence, wanting to kill them all. While JoJo teams up with one of the last remaining German soldiers attempting to kill the Pillar Man, and Major von Stroheim, he's like, basically JoJo cuts the Pillar Man in half with Hormone, and he's just kind of caught by meat attack. Basically the Pillar Man's organs were trying to eat him, and we get a very interesting thing where the German soldiers team up with he's not joining the German army. He's just trying to team up with this one guy to kill the Pillar Man, but anyway, he's basically a German soldier named Major von Strong gets caught with some vampire flesh, and he's like JoJo, cut off my leg. And he's like, seriously, I'm not a doctor. Are you sure about this? He's like, yes, cut off my leg. It is the only way to defeat the Pillar Man. And and it cuts off his leg, and it's like the pillar man just goes right inside von Stroheim's leg wound to hide from the sun, and then von Stroheim like just blows himself up with a grenade. Okay, then JoJo defeats the Pillar Man by shooting him with a stone. Then we learn of more Pillar Men, and even stronger than in the first one we met. And JoJo teams up with an Italian guy in order to defeat them, who's also a hormone trainer. She was also a hormone master. Though essentially, they're both JoJo and the hormone guy. I can't remember his name, like Zeppeli. Zeppeli, the hormone guy he's with in Italy, is the son of the mentor of Jonathan Joestar, the grandson. And basically this leads to a very, very interesting thing where he's like yeah, pitiful little Joestar. My grandfather was still alive, but went for your foolish grandpa. You coward. And he's like, basically leading to one thing after another. Zeppeli has a friend in the German army who is 2 days from retirement. If you know this, it's kind of basically he's going home to meet his wife after all of that stuff, and then he gets cut in half by one of the other Pillar Men and the stronger variety. The Pillar Men are named that we're dealing with now are ACDC. I forget. I can't remember the other. I know the other one. It was Cars. I think Mufar, I think is the other one's name. But essentially, they basically kill the 2 days from retirement German soldier, and Zeppeli just kind of it was like, I'll kill you for killing my friend, and like the Pillar Manager's like, look, we've seen this shit before. Give us something new. You're boring us, and we're laughing at you, man. And then like George's like, I'll beat you all with my new toy. He's in skills and hormone training. These clicker clacker things. I don't remember that name. And I'll basically he loses the fight in the stalemate. But before Mufa can kill him, he's like, yeah, using reverse psychology, he's like, yeah, Mufa, how about you kill me when I'm more or qualified? It'll be a shame, and basically defeat me so easily, won't it? Don't you want to be someone worthy of a challenge of you? And he's like, okay, I will kill you in 33 days. Well, I leave this ring of death around your heart. And this one other guy, ACDC, is like, you know what? I'll also leave a ring of death around you, but I'm going to leave it on your throat, your esophagus. Based on like, we end off this episode 15 with JoJo and Zeppeli's grandson, along with Speedwagon. We're just kind of recouping after, like basically just kind of like dealing with the stalemate. And they're basically going to go off to see a new hormone master to train JoJo and Zeppeli's grandson. And basically that's where we're in. I had a lot of fun with this. They have like a new opening that's very nice, a very new opening theme song. Like, that's actually pretty cool. I'm going to give these episodes roughly, I think I'll give it probably like a 9.3 out of 10. And very fun, good animation, very good writing. And the acting's very nice. Good cinematography. But anyway, that's my review. Thank you all for watching. Have a happy day, everyone, and goodbye. See you later. Chop chop.